children are being trafficked for organ harvesting. These children are being trafficked into the United States by sexual predators and being sold. These children are also being trafficked as a part of child slavery, which you just discussed earlier, which is happening in Africa. Well, believe it or not, it happens here in the United States. It happens in Mexico. And the tragedy here, Rachel, is that our government is literally aiding and abetting these traffickers. The only way they can make this happen is if they are allowed to enter the United States. And they are being allowed to enter because of the failure of the Biden administration and the horrors that happen to these children. I don't think there's any way we can turn our backs on it once we know what's happening.
No, you're absolutely right. In fact, our government loses track of about 40% of the children that come across the border. And our Border Patrol, our government at the border, they're travel agents we're doing and funding the last leg of the journey for the cartels in this evil trade. I mean, you discuss, it's not just sex trafficking, organ harvesting. This is pure evil stuff. Representative Kat Cammack from Florida calls Joe Biden the trafficker in chief. Knowing what you know now, and what you've investigated, do you agree?
I absolutely agree. More than 130,000 children entered shelters in the United States just last fiscal year. That doesn't include all the children that have disappeared on the journey here, the children that have disappeared in the country, like you mentioned, Rachel. If the Biden administration does not change its course immediately, this is not only a humanitarian crisis, it is a national security crisis, then they are absolutely 100% responsible for every single child that gets murdered, that gets taken, that is used as a slave, that is used in sexual labor. I want the Biden administration to understand that, and I hope they're watching this tonight, and I hope that they change course. These children do not deserve it. The American public does not deserve it. We are facing a national security crisis that is unheard of, and our own children are dying too. So there is nothing at all good about this, Rachel. There's not one redeeming quality of this border policy and this chaos at all.